you guys heard about Jeffrey Epstein, right? You know who that is? Guy who had owned and operated what is referred to as Pedophile Island. And he committed suicide. Maybe he did. But it seems pretty suspicious. You know? Because a lot of high-profile people went to his island. And who knows what happened over there. There's some testimony that's not very flattering about what happened over there. And then Epstein went to jail. He tried killing himself, I think, at one point. He failed. He was put on suicide watch. And then he was supposed to testify in court against a bunch of high-profile people who went to his island. And then, suspiciously, before he was supposed to be in court to testify, he was taken off suicide watch. And then there was a camera malfunction where I think 2 cameras that were fixated on Epstein's cell, outside the cell, not inside, but 2 cameras, not 1 but 2, malfunctioned at the same time. There were screams heard from Epstein's cell around the time he was killed. He was found dead. There was a 4chan post as well. An hour after he died, but about 40 minutes before the media caught on, there was a post made on 4chan saying, "Don't ask me how I know this, but Epstein is going to be found dead in his cell." And 4chan's an image board, so it was accompanied by an image, and it was reported as a picture of Pepe, but it was a variant of Pepe. It was actually a pixelated drawing of Wart, the big frog boss from Super Mario Brothers 2, but with a Pepe the Frog face. And so that was weird. And so there's all these suspicious elements. The way, apparently there's like bones broken in Epstein's neck in such a way that it suggests that he was strangled by hand and not hung. Like he didn't hang himself, but the injuries in his neck more strongly suggest that he was like choked. I think the cameras were shut off and they sent like a fucking buff ass guy in there to strangle the shit out of him. I think that's what happened, man. Think like there's probably some not well paid guards on way too much overtime who were tired. They're standing outside Epstein's cell. And then a couple of guys walk up. One of them super buff. He has a fucking noose slung over one shoulder. "Hey, what are you guys doing here?" "Yeah, we're here to see Jeffrey." "Why don't you take a walk?" "What's that rope for?" "Forget about it." "Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just go and have a nap in the restroom." And then, the guards who were supposed to be there left, and they were like napping or something. And then, so he was found dead. And then people are supposed to be like, "Oh, what a coincidence." But most people are just like, "Come on, there's something going on there." Which begs the question, is the world secretly run by a secret group of billionaires, evil billionaires? And I don't know. I think it's true to some degree. I think the only question is how high up does it go? Because I think it's entirely plausible for a bunch of rich guys to get together and discuss how they can maintain the money that they have and make more in the foreseeable future. So it's like, it's just a matter of how high up does it go. Like, I believe there's a bunch of rich people who meet to coordinate to make sure that they each maintain the wealth that they have and to make more money. But it's like, do those people run the world, or is their level of control exaggerated, right? And so it's like, I don't know how high up it goes. If, maybe it's like eyes wide shut level, where it's like they're all wearing fucking freaky masks. It's like the Illuminati, right? Like, is that what's going on up there? Is that really what's happening? Where it's like you have all these freaky mask wearing orgy people with this more money than they know what to do with, and they just spend their days fucking having sex with each other and taking trips to Pedophile Island. And that name, like, just it's like we're not supposed to believe that this guy, or we're supposed to believe that this guy killed himself, but he had an island called Pedophile Island that a bunch of high-profile politicians and billionaires would go to. And it's like he was just about to testify against a bunch of people, and he's dead. It's like we're not supposed to we're not supposed to at least squint our eyes to that, where it's like, I don't know, Pedophile Island. I wonder if you went to Epstein's Island, that there would be a sign, like Jurassic Park, where it has like the big sign that says Jurassic Park on it, except it would say Pedophile Island and it would have giant doors. Can you imagine being on that helicopter going to Pedophile Island? You know that scene from Jurassic Park where Sam Neill is sitting? It's like, when are we going to get there? Or like, where is this place? And then the guy in the white suit with the hat on and the cane, he points to like the island that's approaching. He's like, there. And then it's like, there's Pedophile Island. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-da-da, da-da-da-da. Da-na-na-na, da-da-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. And then the helicopter lands, and then it's like, here we are at Pedophile Island, and it's like a theme park. It's kind of like Disneyland, and it's like there's a bunch of cages and electric fences. Like, that's still the same, but instead of dinosaurs, it's naked crying children behind fences. Pedophile Island, everybody, welcome. And it would have its own like vehicles on like a rail system. But instead of like the JP logo, it would be PI for Pedophile Island. Oh, shit. That's not funny.